Hey there! Have you ever wondered how companies like Netflix and Airbnb manage to handle millions of users seamlessly? Imagine this. You're sitting with a friend, sipping coffee, and they ask, how do these big companies manage their massive infrastructure? The answer lies in cloud computing. It's a game changer, and the best part is, you can get started with it for free. Let's dive into why beginning with the basics of AWS and Azure is essential, and how you can take advantage of their free tiers and extensive documentation. Picture this. You're building your first cloud-based application, and it's running smoothly without costing you a dime. Sounds exciting, right? Starting with the basics of AWS and Azure isn't just about learning new tools. It's about unlocking the potential to build scalable, reliable, and cost-effective solutions. So, let's break down how you can get started with these powerful platforms. Alright, let's get into the details. Here's how you can begin with the basics of AWS and Azure. 1. Understanding cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing allows you to use computing resources, like servers, storage, and databases, over the internet. Instead of managing physical hardware, you can access these resources on demand, paying only for what you use. Why AWS and Azure? Amazon Web Services, AWS, and Microsoft Azure are two of the leading cloud service providers. They offer a wide range of services and tools that can help you build, deploy, and manage applications efficiently. Imagine a few weeks from now, confidently explaining cloud computing concepts to your friends. Feels good, right? 2. Getting started with AWS free tier. AWS offers a free tier that provides limited access to many of its services for 12 months. This is a great way to explore and experiment without incurring costs. Core services. Start with the core services like EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud, for virtual servers, S3, Simple Storage Service, for storage, and RDS, Relational Database Service, for databases. Documentation and tutorials. AWS provides extensive documentation and tutorials. Begin with the AWS Getting Started Guide, which walks you through the basics of setting up and using these services. 3 months from now, you'll have a solid grasp of AWS core services and be ready to dive deeper. 3. Getting started with Azure. Azure also offers a free tier with access to popular services for 12 months, along with $200 in credit for the first 30 days. This allows you to explore and build without worrying about costs. Focus on core services like Azure Virtual Machines for compute, Azure Blob Storage for storage, and Azure SQL Database for relational databases. Azure provides comprehensive documentation and learning paths. Start with the Azure Fundamentals Learning Path, which covers the basics and helps you get hands-on experience. 6 months from now, you'll be comfortable using Azure's core services and building your own applications. 4. Hands-on practice. Apply what you've learned by working on real-world projects. This could be anything from a simple web application to a complex data processing pipeline. Hands-on practice is crucial for solidifying your understanding. Use the free tiers to experiment with different services. Try deploying a web server, setting up a database, or creating a storage solution. The more you experiment, the more you'll learn. Participate in online communities and forums. Platforms like Stack Overflow, Reddit, and GitHub are great places to ask questions, share your projects, and learn from others. Imagine a year from now, showcasing your cloud projects to potential employers and impressing them with your skills. 5. Continuous learning. Cloud computing is a rapidly evolving field. Stay updated with the latest services, features, and best practices. Follow industry blogs, attend webinars, and participate in online courses. Once you're comfortable with the basics, explore advanced topics like serverless computing, containerization, and DevOps. AWS and Azure offer specialized services and tools for these areas. 2 years from now, you'll be at the forefront of cloud computing, continuously learning and growing. So, why is all this important? Starting with the basics of AWS and Azure opens up a world of opportunities. It equips you with the skills to build scalable, reliable, and cost-effective solutions. Whether you're looking to advance your career, start a new project, or simply learn something new, cloud computing is a valuable skill to have. Remember, the journey of learning cloud computing is ongoing. Keep exploring, experimenting, and pushing yourself to master new concepts. Enjoy the process, and keep striving to be the best you can be.